Hi there, welcome to our battle report. My son's kind of insisting.
Hello.
We do a battle report. This is one of the few games we've done so far. I'm a gamer from back in, I used to play this when it was called Rogue Trader, which is a long time ago, so I'm coming up to terms with some new rules. And my son has got into this over the last couple of years. This is our first real attempt to do a battle. I am in a fortunate position as I've managed to pick up a lot of figures from friends who've kind of given up on the hobby, just as my son.
Hello.
He's getting into it, so I've collected what I call the Storm Wolves. Some of them are like Space Wolves, but that have been painted a slightly different colour scheme. And I'm an old school gamer, so I'm kind of the kind of person that sees something and goes, oh, I could use that as a tank. Or so we've got
Land speeders.
These being used as land speeders in this game. That one's as a Typhoon. We've got Predator. I'm using that today as a Predator Annihilator, and that is a Predator Destructor. These are pretty good models actually. And I've got 16 Space Marines and another 8 that have been kitted out as close combat. Seeing as that when you equip them with 2 close combat weapons you get 2 attacks, that's too good to move. To resist. Again, from the let's make do with what we've got school of wargaming, I'm using that as a Dreadnought today, as well as some Terminator figures. I think this comes to about 1,300. My son, on the other hand, has got a set of Tau figures.
I've got 1 Devilfish with 1 secret missile, I think. I've got 24 Tau, what's it called, Fire Warriors, 2 of them
which are carrying grenades.
Yeah, which are carrying EMP grenades, I think. 2 of them have got pulse rifles, the rest have got pulse carbines. I've got 2 squads of Kroots, which are here and here located.
Over there you can see in reserve. He's already deployed.
Reserves, I've got 6 drones and then another drone squad.
Drones, which were a pain in the arse last time I played it. Last time we played it, I kitted out my entire army to be anti-tank, and I disposed of his tanks in the first round.
Yeah, that was really annoying.
And was vulnerable, and just couldn't kill his personnel.
And then I've got 3, what are they called?
So I've gone for less multi-melters this time around.
Stealth suits, XV8-15 stealth suits.
And over it, inside the monolith, there's again these aren't official figures, but I'm quite proud of them actually. They're just figures that we found, so we're using that one as an ethereal.
And then I've got one with, that's my commander.
They do the job, they work.
Yeah.
I know Games Workshop aficionados probably wouldn't like it.
And then I've got 3 XV8 crisis battleships, which is pretty good.
Things that we found quite useful, even in the few games we've done, we've found like driftwood works really well as slight terrain, and it gives it kind of an otherworldly feel. I particularly like this piece here.
This piece is pretty much dominating the whole battlefield.
It's very alien-esque.
Yeah.
And we've agreed rules that you can't pass under it.
You can't pass under it.
Technically you can, and you could just shoot through, but...
So we're saying we can't shoot through either.
Yeah. And we generally collect things that, you know, we've got bits of toys, so that's Lost in Spaceship, that we just scatter around to give a bit of atmosphere.
One question, are we allowed to move in here? So, I know.
No, we're going to have it impassable.
So, impassable terrain, yeah, cool.
Although, obviously, with having jetpacks, quite useful. It gives the Tau a little bit of an advantage in this.
Yep.
Also find that laminating these kind of quick reference sheets is useful, as well as the unit sheets as well.
Yeah, you don't really need the Codex, although I would recommend getting the Codex.
We've got the Codex and the rule book, but obviously in game it gets kind of annoying. We've before had to like look up rules.
Yeah, switching between pages, going you know, ballistic skill, you know, all that.
Or worst of all, trying to look up who's got ballistic skill of what armor, etc. So.
And pretty much it says it. If you kindly look, it says you know all that, and then ballistic skills, units, and all that armor.
Right, we just finished our deployment. I'm putting tanks and units against his. It's a capture and control.
We're saying that it's basically you have to be inside the joint. So say that like basically as big as your hand. So like
there's 4 in total.
Like 4 capture and control points. Yep.
And yeah, we're about ready to roll. Right. I got the first roll, first go, and it's going quite well for me at the minute. We've got several heavy weapons attacks against his crisis suits, but done nothing. But this unit has managed to charge 2 of his fire warrior squads and eliminate 1, and the other one's only just hanging on at the minute. I've sent my dreadnoughts into his devilfish, and that's currently got no weapons and it's immobilised. So don't know actually what more you can say about that. Over here things haven't quite gone my way. I managed to eliminate some of his fire warrior squads, but for considering the amount of heavy weapons I've thrown against him, which is quite a considerable amount, he's actually managed to stand up quite well.
You can look at my dead pile. It's like filling up so bad.
Yeah. So so far it's not been very good to be a fire warrior. Those are all the casualties of first.
Yeah.
First turn.
It's really going good for me.
Plus 1 quite junked weapon. Right, Cameron's just finished his attack, and there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Space Marines gone to Space Marine heaven.
I'm not happy.
That unit has suffered the brunt where a lot of his armies moved around. Even though it was his go, in the hand-to-hand combat, that the remaining fire warriors that we were attached to have gone. He did try and move his crisis suits around, but he couldn't attack me because of course they were in hand-to-hand combat with one of his units. So that kind of slowed things down. And
I'm pretty much screwed now because I was firing into the squads hoping to charge in, and then realised the rapid fire weapons Kroots have, so they're pretty much rubbish.
He was trying to use the rapid fire Kroot weapons
and then charge
as an assault weapon.
Oh, it's really sucky because now he can charge here, he can charge there. I'm pretty sure he can charge there, or he can move.
Yes, well his Tau with his commander unit still be there, because there's my commander with an assaulting.
Where is your commander?
Everything's going to revolve around now who gets the next round. The person who gets the next round.
Oh, let it be the Tau Empire.
Come on, Space Marine.